Raise your hand if you do not have a name tag.
Oh, be quiet.
This is group number 6, field trip. We're gonna have the best time. All right. Sandra, you excited? What's up, man? Oh. He thought that was a bathroom over there. Look. Sandra, he thought that was a bathroom. Sandra. Hey, turn around, ladies. Say hi. Hey, what are we doing today?
Going on a field trip.
All right. Where are we at?
The Ranch Nature Center.
Okay. Cassandra, something fell. Let's not litter, guys. Okay, let's keep close with the group.
It was ours.
Okay, we shouldn't litter. If there's a trash can, we'll throw it there, okay? All right, ladies. All right, guys. We're getting ready to go.
They're supposed to remember all this.
That has no smell.
I know.
That is poison ivy because it has no smell.
What'd you say?
That is poison ivy because it has no smell.
Yeah.
Now I have poison ivy.
That's all right.
Oh well. This has fragrant leaf. Only a little bit, I guess. Oh.
All right.
Dad, put this in our bag.
Yeah, put that in the bag.
So far we have fragrant leaf. And if
What's fragrant?
If it does not smell, then it's poison ivy.
And somebody was asking about all these little white flowers, and these little white flowers are called ox-eye daisies.
Ox-eye daisies.
Got that one, didn't I? Sorry about that. And so we're going to be seeing a lot of those around, and I just learned yesterday our botanist took us out, and they're not even native to Missouri. They're like not from around. Smooth sumac. And it gets big red berries, and you can see last year's berries on the top of them. And people often think this is poison sumac, but it's not. We don't have any poison sumac in Missouri. It's still over in Illinois, so has to jump the big Mississippi, and that could happen someday, but so far it has. As a matter of fact, if it were fall, that is called multiflora rose. But don't pick anything, you guys, because there's a lot of you guys here today. Actually, I don't let anybody pick, even if you were a teeny group. So you notice the stuff has big red berries on the top? Well, Native Americans used to make lemonade out of them. They would mush them and add water to it, add a little maple syrup to it. Yummy. It's this stuff right here, and you can see it's got 3 leaves. Center leaf is on a really long stem. And they start getting those little green berries this time of the year, and you'll see those all summer. They just get bigger. Well, see, sometimes they have red dots, but not always. And sometimes they have pink stems, and sometimes they don't. But here's some, and here's some bigger ones in here, and some up here. So we've got several spots of it. A big one here, and a big one up here.
And there's a little one right there.
No, because we don't have any poison oak here. Poison oak's only found in 3 counties, and they're down by Arkansas. So we're safe from that.
Sorry about that.
Poison ivy. We have good because there's nothing else to confuse it with. Yeah, do you have a question?
In this tree too. There's two on the right and the left.
Oops.
Right over there.
Knock your noodle.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
I don't see any poison ivy in that tree. But maybe there might be some more as we get farther down. But we'll for sure see some right here in this tree, the cedar tree on your left.
I can see the farther we go down, the more those leaves. I can see another one right there. That's a bullfrog. Right there, it's a bullfrog. See the head? I can't see it. There's a head right there. It's brown. It's right there. I see it. It's a bullfrog. Cool. Oh, there's a turtle.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey.
Come here, you can see him better.
I see him.
What do we see?
Look how much nature I have.
Right
See
there.
how much nature I have?
It's what?
You see the turtle
Frog.
over there? What turtle?
Yeah, we did. We saw the turtle over there.
This is how much nature I read there. Right there. This is how much I read there.
Where's the man?
He's not
I
actually
can't
sitting
see
on
it.
the lily pad.
Where's the yellow one?
He's just past the yellow one.
Do you look out, lily pad, and then there's an opening, lily pad, opening, lily pad. Rather than saw that lily pad before you get out.
Where's the frog? Where's the frog? Anybody got
Okay, you know,
the
I would get on the other side, but I think you guys would get me too
Does it
close
look
to the
like-
edge, and I would like fall in.
So what?
That's it. On the lily pad, and unfortunately, I'm not those frogs. So here we are. We're at the marsh. This is our next habitat. And we've already seen some animals that live in there. Who can name an animal we've seen so far? A frog and a
Turtle.
A turtle, that's right. And all animals need food, water, and shelter to be able to survive. And just by having this little bit of water here, lots of animals come here besides animals that need to live in the water. But we've gotten to see lots of big bullfrogs and stuff while we're here. Sometimes predators like to come here. Predators like to come here that want to eat something.
I didn't see the block.
Just bring it up.
She's
gonna bring it up here.
There's a poop up there.
There's probably some spider snakes, even though I haven't seen
Bring it up here.
Well, somebody brought him in. He had gotten hit by a car.
A bat?
Well, we kind of have a lot of folks that need to touch them.
Is there any cave here? Can I take a picture? Yeah, and it is huge too.
Come on, honey. I have to go. Sweetie.
Got hit by a car.
Oh, yeah, he did. He got hit by a car. But rather than just putting him totally to waste, that way people can learn about him by seeing parts of him. He got hit by a car, and yeah, it really is. Great horned owl.
Daddy!
So what the habitat we're in? We're now in a creek kind of an area. We call this a riparian corridor. Can you guys say that with me? Riparian corridor. Very good. Riparian corridor is an area that has a creek or stream running through it, and the land on each side of it. All this area then is managed and protected because anything that's on the sides of the creek, when it rains, it's going to go in the creek. The creek doesn't usually look this lovely. Matter of fact, every time I have a creek study, I have to find a pool big enough to get people in. But today, it looks lovely. I have another animal that would live in this kind of habitat.
Where?
You just never... Oh, you're calling me?
Dang.
You never know what you might pull out of a bag. But I love pulling my bag. Next time you'll see so anyway, that's right. You guys are right. This is a fox.
I can't see.
And red fox is sort of like this kind of an open area before we get into the deep part of the woods. They want to be kind of by the edge, kind of open. They want to be by a creek because they kind of like to eat this whole mice thing, and mice like to come here to be able to get some water. I'm going to come by and let you guys feel this.
I wonder where Red Fox went.
I wonder where my fox went.
Poison down there. Yeah.
Well, honey, it's not.
A good picture. You guys look
But you know, it's kind of like more.
Hey, Brandy, can I do some? I
Send
want
him. Look, over that way.
I wish I could have like a story. I didn't kill it. He got hit by a car.
You know what? Let me see how many.
Yeah, we've heard that one before.
Actually, you know, working in an area like this, I mean, we get more dead animals brought to us every day. I think people must do that. Let's take it to the Ranch Nature Center. Let's put it on Michelle's desk. How many pieces can we chop that snake into?
Oh, this is my coat.
I didn't. This thing made the group.
Hi.
All right.
Give me. Yes, come on. I at least want to climb.
All right.
He's like,
Travis,
All right.
come on.
Go ahead.
you need to stay with me, please.
Yeah, sure.
Michael.
All right, gang. Let's get going. Cassandra, wait for your group.
Don't run.
Andy.
Wait for your group, Sandy.
Travis.
Skunks are fun.
Instead.
Teach people about it. You bring them out. What does everybody do?
That is dead. So it's going to stink
There's
worse.
nothing better for a naturalist than flavor spot.
I don't want some. Hey, I haven't got to use that yet. Daddy, how do you spell skunk?
It is one of the two.
S-K-U-N-K.
I don't have a clue.
K or C?
U-N-K.
So I would say it's definitely a male or female.
I hope it's a live one.
Where'd you go?
So anyway, skunks are kind of a fun little animal, and skunks are common whether
Why don't you look that way,
in the
sweetie?
woods, like we are in the woods now, whether you are at home. I told you guys I live in Columbia, and I live just south of town, about 3 miles south of town. But you know, I mean, there's other people around me. I don't live way on the boonies anymore. But you know, we still have a little skunk every now and then. Just go through the backyard, little tail up, and you're like, wow, skunk! Everybody screams. It's a great time. And so who can tell me why does everybody hate skunks? Wait, raise your hand. Okay, why do they do it? Why do you really?
I know, it's taking 22 too quick.
Stand up and scare you like a bear. Because you would just go, and you would squish all their guts out. But they do have 2 little scent glands at the base of their tail. Each one holds about 1 tablespoon of oil. Boy, that's pretty dandy to get rid of all of us. And what they do is they usually will give us pretty fair warning. They scratch in the dirt, they go, shh. And then, if you do not run away very quickly, then they lift their tail. They look over their shoulder because what they're doing is they're aiming for your eyes. And they can spray very accurately at about 5 feet. And we all know what skunk smells like. But just think if you're like little Mr. Coyote, not only do you get a full blast of the smell of it, but you're getting that oil in your eyes. And how many of you guys have ever been getting your hair shampooed or something, and you got that stupid shampoo in your eyeball and it made you cry and your eyes hurt real bad? Well, it's worse than that. Not that I would know that, but I suspect that knowing it's an oil, it would really hurt in your eyeball. So you lift their tail, they look over their shoulder, and then they spray, and they're aiming for your eyes. Well, if they're aiming for your eyes, and of course, we're like, a lot of us are a little more than 5 feet tall. Not you guys quite yet, but soon, they're going to spray you all over the place. Now, who knows what you can use to get rid of that skunk smell?
Soap and water.
What can you use? Do you know?
Well, I know.
Yeah, what can you use to get rid of that skunk smell?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Well,
If I could read your name tag, it wasn't all Travis. Sorry, Travis. It was all like, and I thought your name was Vis for a minute, but I knew it was more than that.
I know.
Wait, do you know what you use to get rid of skunk smell?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on,
I
mute
think
thought.
I know.
Okay, what is it? It's red.
Yeah, I know it. Tomato.
Okay, what is it, Willie?
Tomato juice.
Tomato juice. That's right. Of course, if it's anything white, it's going to become pink, and that's a lovely color.
Rat.
But tomato juice is the main thing to get rid of that smell.
rubbing my
If you do see a skunk, though, stay away from it. Not only because it's going to spray and stink, but also because it's the #1 carrier of rabies in Missouri. And there's only one known predator of a skunk, and it's a great horned owl. And you know, when your mommies, actually your moms all didn't tell you this because your moms and dads are really cool here, but their moms and dads might have told them that don't touch a little baby bird because it can smell you. Birds don't have a sense of smell. And that great horned owl is a perfect example because that skunk will spray him all over the place and he will be stinky. And before I worked here, I worked for the conservation department, I worked at a place and we rehabbed birds like that. And I remember one time some people brought us in this great horned owl and it was in the middle of winter and it was real cold and he was really cold and I had permits and I took it home because it was late at night and I went out and got it. It was too late to get into the rehab room, so I took him home and I let him thaw. I put him down in the basement and boy, as that heat kicked on, oh boy. It took me like months till that house ever quit smelling like skunk.
Yeah.
And my husband still is married to me. Unbelievable. What that man will put up with.
Yeah, unbelievable. Man, I ain't touching it. Okay, can we leave? I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it either. Only if I have to. I ain't touching it at all. Even if I do have to. Because it stinks more. Over here. Over here.
Ketchup? Oh man, it's going to take a lot of ketchup. It probably would be easier to do the tomato juice there. Oh. Well, actually, it's on your clothes after he sprayed you. Usually you take that horrible, yucky shirt off and soak it in a bucket of tomato juice. Oh. What about you guys? Any takers in this crowd? No?
I will take it.
Candace, did you get to touch it? Did you want to? I didn't think so.
I'll take it home. I'll take it home. I completely ripped it. I'll take the home. Please,
You go in a big group, you're going to stay close.
Legal foot.
If you had trouble,
Oh well, just make it. That can you tell that's an A?
Yeah.
No, I want to see Amanda. That's what it would be, Amanda.
What are you shooting with?
My foot.
You're shooting
I
with
wonder
your
what
foot?
underneath.
Without knocking them off into the woods. Boys, now you knock them off into? No, looks pretty sick.
Quit recording me. Get on the right side, Michael.
Pretty safe spot.
Rocks. You put rocks.
Or maybe we're going to go that way or something.
Then put rocks. That's an extra.
Am I like MacGyver?
We'll be here for like
Yeah, 4 hours.
I'd love to get to go on the
Careful,
trail
honey.
walk.
Might fall down.
This is the best fun.
Sort of habitat. And the reason why is it has very shallow soils. So a lot of times when you're walking through a glade, you can see rocks sticking up through just like you do here. Now this glade we sort of planted, but it was in a good habitat for a glade. Usually it's surrounded by cedar trees. Usually because in the old days they were often very prone to fire, just like prairies were. So the prairies then a good way to keep a job if you burn down both those buildings.
Okay.
But what we do
He's watching.
instead is we come through every so often and we start
My daddy.
cutting out all the trees and we mow it. Oh, thank you.
Please touch it.
That's right. Oh,
I was right.
Those things go. And they just
You were right. Oh! You're the first one to touch it. Please.
Do you want to be the first one to touch it or
Yeah.
you not want to?
Touch it. Get it over with.
Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do to touch it. Back up, guys. Wait, I want you guys to listen. Me talk.
Back up.
You guys get
What
real
kind of
quiet.
frog is it? What kind of frog is it?
Well, it's a gray tree frog, but he's a peeing one right now.
You're emptying him, huh?
I hope so. He was when I started. It's my goal to have him alive from start to finish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold him like this. It doesn't hurt him. He kind of gets himself kind of big like this because if Mr. Snaky Poo comes along and wants to eat him, he gets up real big hoping that he's going to be too big for that snake's mouth. Well, since he's a tree frog and I can't demonstrate outside what he would look like in a tree because he would jump away and leave me. So what I'm going to do is, so you guys can feel him, I'm going to have you put out one finger. And if you, wait, I'll come to you. And if you want to touch him, I want to see your finger out. I will come by, I will stick his little toe pads on your finger and pull them off, because at the end of each one of his toes, he has a suction cup. And that's how he's able to climb a tree. Now the boys climb the tree, and the boy who calls the loudest and longest, he gets all the women. And that's because women say nothing in frogs, like in people. So I'm going to come by and let you guys touch him. If you want to touch him, one finger out.
Have you ever kissed it?
Standing on the edge of that with you.
You guys say, how's this?
Oh,
sorry.
Wait till she comes to us.
I was the first one.
Charlie, you need to wait till she comes around.
Let's get off of there, guys.
Don't be careful of my backpack. I really want everything to survive the journey.
What else do you have?
Like the red fox.
Getting interesting.
Have you ever kissed
You always save your livestock. You know, I ended up giving up, and I just married the third guy that asked.
I guess I will. You don't get to
Good job. Good job.
No.
I already did.
Oh, you did? Oh, you have to do it again.
Sticky.
Just as your reward.
Good job, Kasandra. Good job.
I got scared. I'm not scared. I just don't like it.
She's squishing him.
It was a frog. That's his tail.
Isn't it weird?
Look at his little head.
Yellow.
He's sticky.
I have blue. I got it 2 times. I got it 2 times. So I got it. Actually, I got it right. I don't know. I just heard the sound.
Sandra?
You must be very observant.
When are we gonna eat now?
Taking notes for us?
Yes.
So we can remember all this? Good deal.
And I got even the trail names. I even got the trail names.
Very smart thinking. I'm so glad we brought you along.
I was feeling sick this morning.
It's a good thing for everybody that you felt
Miss
better.
Ruckers, I was
Now we'll always be lost.
Miss Ruckers, I was feeling sick this morning.
Well, I'm so glad you came.
Let's see.
That's the cap for the camera.
See if you put it right there.
He's not going to hurt you. He's not venomous. Remember, so little that even if he tried to bite you, he could never stick his teeth in you.
Hey, is that like
Let
the...
me see if you guys can raise your hand after you see him, and if anybody can tell me what you think
Michael,
he might be.
Please get off of that.
I want you guys to raise your hand if you think you know what it is. What do you think it is? It's a green snake! Man, give me a high five. Nobody's ever guessed that in the first try. You gotta always do grass snake, tree snake, and a million other snakes before you ever get to a green snake. But this is a green snake. What he likes to do, and he can live in town or in the woods, but he needs a tree. And what he does is he gets way up there in the branches, and he acts like a stick. And he gets real still, and he waits for a bug to come by, and then he munches it. And he eats it, and that's the only thing he really likes to eat.
He wouldn't live more than a day.
We got to touch it.
Does
Look at that.
Out to get
That's a
you.
That's a pretty, this is a pretty normal size green snake. They don't get real big. What you really do is,
Teddy?
I'd rather have a guinea pig. I'd rather have anything besides a snake. I'd rather have what about a spider? I'd rather have a wild rabbit.
Really?
Anything
besides a snake.
Do you like tarantulas?
No.
What spiders? Lion? Me either.
No.
Even lion? I'll touch it with my pin.
I am cold.
Oh yeah.
I am cold. Here comes the snake.
Okay.
I'll protect you.
They're wild. That's why you don't have one.
Right.
Keep me away from me.
Kasandra, you ready for this one? Oh, piece of cake, huh? piece of cake.
Piece of snake.
That's right. Here, we'll give him an up close look at his
What's
little
up,
mouth.
baby? All
Hi,
right.
buddy.
How you doing, my brother?
Oh, look at those adorable eyes. No, thank you.
Oh, this is like the no group back here? Oh, sorry. You guys all look so calm. I missed it.
Thank you. Did you? Thank you, Bo.
That was a piece of cake. Feels like rubber.
Feels like a wet noodle.
That grossed me out.
It was yucky, wasn't it?
You should have touched him.
We got a big hill to hike up, so I want you to put it in 4-wheel drive.
No, oh God! I put it.
We're going to hike up the hill. You guys can all stay.
Oh God!
Gotta hike up a big hill.
Okay, Sandra. Okay, we're in our groups now. Where's the Amanda at? Wait.
She's not your dad.
Where is she?
Thank God she doesn't have legs. Oh, those don't have. Oh yeah, they do have legs. You don't know any animals that don't have legs.
Nate.
Oh, good idea.
You see the animal with the antenna yet?
Nope. Right there.
Right behind you.